Beekeeper. Jason Statham teams up with director David Ayer. That's right, the one behind the original Suicide Squad, poor guy. But he did do End of Watch and Fury as well, and they're both absolute bangers. Anyways, in The Beekeeper, one man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after he is revealed to be a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organisation known as Beekeepers. Yeah, it's a revenge flick with Jason Statham being another retired operative in a new profession. To be honest, him being part of this organisation, the Beekeepers, is pretty relevant. They're hardly mentioned or involved by this one petrol station scene. But yeah, this just feels like a film that someone in another film would be watching on their TV. Like, it's a parody of itself, surely. Like, if you read the synopsis, it can't be serious, surely. In all fairness, the first 10 minutes were a legit great educational video on phishing and phone scams. But the characters, the dialogue, I don't know how anyone kept a straight face. Jason Statham is playing Jason Statham with a bad American accent, and somehow they stubbornly kept the themes of beekeeping throughout the whole way through. Not the organisation, but just his obsession with bees. But it would be in ways that just don't make sense. Like, the FBI agents would be reporting to their boss, and the boss would be like, why is he doing this? Why is he on this rampage? And then the FBI agent would be like, to protect the hive. And dude's like, yeah, sure, here's your unlimited budget to stop him. That all makes sense. Like, what is that dialogue? This guy's on a manhunt. He's not protecting anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure this guy's the villain. And sure, yeah, he's on a vengeance quest for these evil scammers, but then the FBI come to arrest him throughout the movie, and he's just straight up decapitating some of these guys with things like elevators. And then he has the audacity to say it's about stopping those that have done wrong, and the Beekeeper organisation exists to stop evil like you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you've killed like 100 guys, and most of these were just FBI agents just doing their job, and they had families, man. But yeah, moving on from that, I guess. Action-wise, though, it is actually pretty decent. Some imaginative kills, and sure, they stem from BS scenarios where, you know, he's like the most wanted man, just walks into the president's house party in a suit and a turtleneck and no one notices him, or people refusing to use a gun from a distance and actually shooting him instead of going into hand-to-hand combat, you know, but that's just more common action film gripes, I guess. But credit where credit is due, this has 10 golden minutes, like this one-on-one fight with someone who looks like a South African Fortnite character, and Christ, it was actually an awesome fight. No music, intense, imaginative fight choreography, no choppy edits. It was like a completely different movie, and I want way more of that, man. And aside from Jason Statham himself, who knows what else is going on. Poor Jeremy Irons got dragged into this with an equally bad American accent. Hunger Games man Josh Hutcherson played the villain, and was what I think 70-year-olds imagine what millennials are like. Leopard print shirts, bleached tips, skateboarding around indoors and just hugging a vape, and then just spouting techno blabble every now and then mixed in with words like NFT or crypto to make it really sound legit. We had these two FBI characters who are defined by how many cups of coffee they were drinking in a specific scene. Although to be fair, that guy was sometimes funny. The evil organisation are call centre scammers, but they're portrayed like legends from Wolf of Wall Street, which is probably less realistic than Statham winning all these fights in the film. If you've seen any YouTube videos from YouTubers like Jim Browning or Midnight SB, you'll know exactly what these workplaces look like. And they definitely are not making $10 billion like this film says they are. But we do need an evil mafia-like organisation for the main character to rampage through. In fact, this is a B-grade John Wick. Oh god, the pun's coming out. But hear me out, a man loses something dear to him and goes on a murderous killing spree up the evil organisation to kill the spoiled son, and then the father knows or recognises that name / organisation, comes to understand how much the son has messed up, and then has to try stopping the main character. Okay, I think I ranted way longer than I was planning to. There's really nothing else to talk about, to be honest. Apart from this random South African guy at the end, I'm just... What the fuck? Okay, that's me done. If I was to rate this movie, I'd probably give it a B. Nah, jokes, like an E or a D at best. I'm not recommending it. Somehow, whilst it's the worst film I've seen this year, it's also the best as well. Lovely start to 24. Right, so that's Beekeeper. Let me know if you've seen it. It came out this weekend. If you have, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, feel free to like and subscribe and all that. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews on movies, anime, and video games. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.